Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Thursday Night Net of the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net we call every Thursday at 8 p.m. on this frequency of 146.460. No PL tone and no offset. My name is Sean, and my call sign is K0AMAD. While it's not an emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. The goal of Simplex net is to communicate antenna to antenna without the use of a repeater. I'll be using net logger for check-ins on the net. Anyone who wishes to can check in early monitoring the Oars Simplex net there. This net is being streamed live on my YouTube channel on ham radio with K0MAD. So if you want to see how you sound on my radio or you miss part of the net, you can just go to YouTube and search my call sign, K0MAD. All right, I will take short-time mobile stations at this time. All right, do we have any short-time or mobile stations? Please call now.
Sean, let's do a recheck. K6RDJ, short-time mobile.
He just wants to recheck so he can hear himself. Go ahead there, Richard.
Well, not really any comments. Right now I'm in Republic on my way home to finally find out how much damage I actually did take on the antennas. The girlfriends seem to think that they're gone. We'll see how it looks whenever I get there. That being said, I'll turn it back to the net. K6RDJ, your turn.
All right, Richard. Yeah, hopefully it wasn't too bad, but I've seen lots of damage there, so I'm sure any dangly bits are probably not in their place anymore. All right, 7-3, Richard. Travel safe. This is K0MAD, and do we have any more short-time or mobile stations? All right, nothing heard. We'll move up to KE6GAE. Dave, the Hillbilly Ham. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, K0MAD and the rest of the net. This is KE6GAE. Oh, good evening, Sean. Yeah, that's me, the Hillbilly Ham. Got official word last night on the D-Star Gateway software, so I will be working on that new gateway so we can get that up there. Then after that project's done, then I'll start working on the All-Star stuff, so we can get All-Star on the 9.7. Other than that, don't have a whole lot for the net tonight. Thanks for doing the net tonight, Sean. Looking forward to the Ham Fest this Saturday. Got a table, got some things to sell. Got a few radios for Wes to sell. Got my 991A up for sale on another radio. Hopefully it'll move for me this weekend. Other than that, that's all I got tonight, Sean. So we'll pass it back to Net Control. K6GAE, back to Net Control.
All right, Dave. Thanks for checking in. And you're about a 5x4 on the Omni with no preamp, and I don't know, it was about a 5.7, 5.8 with the preamp. So anyway, sounding good. Catch you later. It looks like we got Andy Cowley in the live stream saying hello, everybody, so we'll say hello to Andy. All right, KB0RHA is next on our list from Mount Vernon. How you doing, Rich?
Oh, doing pretty good, Sean. Hello, everybody on the net. Just enjoying the warmer weather. Not much else going on, just in here playing radio. Haven't done that for a few days. Haven't been sleeping real well, but I seem to have got caught up today and feel pretty good. Anywho, that's about all I've got for the net. 7-3, everybody. Thanks for doing the net, Sean. KB0RHA, back to Net Control.
All right, Rich. Hey, thanks for checking in. Sounding good. 5.9 as usual. Of course, I had the preamp on, but I know you're 5.9 without it. So thanks for checking in tonight. And I'll say 7-3 to you. And looks like Lawrence was next on our list. KE0LTG right here in Aurora.
Well, hello. I was in the other room. I had to sort of dash in here. I did run into an interesting thing to consider. It was on CW or Morse code. that with the filters you're using, you can consider using the audio equalizer. And if you got static or other things, use that to sort of tune out the noise and amplify what you want to hear. I thought, well, that was sort of an interesting idea, so I'll throw it out there in case anybody's doing CW. They can try running it through a equalizer and see if they can fine-tune the sound of it.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty neat deal there. Yep, good to know. You got any other projects going on there, Lawrence?
Well, I had my air conditioner worked on the other day. They added Freon to it. And then after I was running a little while, I noticed the fan is running like crazy, but it was no longer coming out the cold air vents. And so I got the idea, well, I'll switch it over to heat settings and get the vents to set for heat. And then when I switched back to air conditioning, they switched all back to the air conditioning and started blowing again. So I haven't had any more problems with that, so I was going to suggest if sometimes the fan's running and not coming out the right vents, you might try that for a reset and see if it gets it straightened out. But anyway, it worked for me that time, so might be something to have on the back burner. I've got other projects going on right now, but I still got to do a little more research. I did plug in, well, I already had it plugged in. It was an extension cord with an earth ground, and I connected it to the car battery through an ohm meter no, not an ohm meter, an amp meter, to see if there would be any current flow, but I couldn't detect any, so I was always been concerned about using an oscilloscope on the car, but ground-wise, the car battery and earth ground seemed to be equal with no flow, so I thought that was interesting. I felt a little better after that. So that's some of the stuff I've been up to. I'll let some of the others visit. KE0LTG, Claire.
All right, Lawrence, hey, thanks for checking in, and yeah, I've never used an oscilloscope on a car either, so wouldn't even know. All right, Lawrence, catch you later. 5-9 as usual. Of course, you're just a little bit down the road. So we'll go down to KE0AHFS, Joe in Billings. How you doing, Joe?
Oh, doing pretty good. Had knee surgery yesterday, so I'll be sitting in the house for a while. Other than that, I'm doing all right.
Oh, you'll be getting some radio time is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, exactly. I get to listen to it a little bit more.
Well, hopefully you heal up good from that and better than you were when you started out, hopefully. All right, Joe, thanks for checking in tonight. 5 and 9, good signal. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. This is Sean, KE0MAD with the Oars Thursday Night Simplex Net. I'm looking for further check-ins on the omnidirectional.
KE0DGB.
And we got Jimmy. I'm not going to call you the amp killer, Jimmy. We're just going to say Jimmy, KE0DGB.
Yeah, the birds are making all kinds of racket. Hello everybody on the net. And not a whole lot going on. I'm going to Oklahoma City in the morning and get that hex beam. And the mercury seems to be working well, so we'll see. Other than that, the weather's great and nothing else. Thanks for running the net, Sean. Back to you, KE0DGB.
All right, Jimmy. Well, so you're using the amp on the loop, I'm guessing?
No, but I was messing with it on the dummy load.
All right. Well, I was going to say if you had it on the loop, I'd get on 75 meters after this. We'd see what it sounds like. But, all right, I understand. You're a little bit gun shy, trigger shy.
Yes, I am. So, I want to try something completely different before I try that.
All right. right. Well, I hope you like that Mercury 3. I hope it treats you good. Did you buy it used or new?
I bought it used, but it hadn't been used. It's new, and it'll work out.
All right, sounds good to me. All right, Jimmy, thanks for checking in. 5 and 7 over here in Aurora. This is Sean, K0MAD with the Oars Thursday Night Simplex Net, looking for further check-ins.
K0 RWD. Well, we're still just a complete mess in Cassville, and they don't get enough people to get everything cleaned off, and huge things falling into your house, and it doesn't really look that good.
Yep, well, we got Ron, K0RWD. I know what you mean, Ron. I also heard a KF0 or a KF station out there. We'll get to you in just a second. How you doing there, Ron? You doing all right?
Yeah, I've been working here, got some stuff cleaned up, got my a lot of mine done, but it's still just unbelievable.
Yep, yeah, you guys got a lot of wind over there, so you probably got a lot to pick up. All right, Ron, 5'9" over here in Aurora. Appreciate you taking the time to check in with us tonight.
Okay, sounds good. 7-3 K0 RWD.
All right, 7-3. And who was the Kilo Fox station that was out there?
KF0 QDR.
I didn't get that.
All right, I got KF0 QDR up there, you said, by Miller in the Mobile. Pretty good little stretch there for the Mobile from Aurora to Miller. How you doing?
Doing pretty well, yeah. I was just curious if I could get that far. I had to sit on top of the hill. I'm surprised I could get you.
Oh, yeah. If you couldn't have got me there when I start swinging the beam here in a minute, when I pointed to the north up towards Stockton, you definitely would have got me. Yeah, stick around. We'll do a recheck when I swing up towards Stockton. All right. Looks like do you go by Dana?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, Dana. We'll catch up with you when I start swinging the beam here in just a minute. All right. This is Sean, K0MAD. Do I have any more check-ins before I switch to the beam? All right, nothing heard on that. So we're on the beam pointed to the southeast on the flat side, looking for somebody that's around the Cape Fair area. This is K0MAD looking for further check-ins.
Well, it's your lucky evening. This is Paul, KD0, EOA, and Cape Fair. Good evening.
I had a feeling I might be able to catch you on here, Paul. How you doing tonight?
Oh, pretty good. I wasn't sure if we was going to get to have nets because of the weather. It's kind of clouded up and windy here, but maybe we'll be lucky and get things done before anything comes in.
Yeah, I think it's holding off. I don't hear any static crashes. Of course, 2 meters, you don't really hear them unless they get pretty close.
Yeah, I don't have any of my other sets on right now, so... yeah, I figure if I hear them on this, then it's time to shut everything down and unplug it. Let's see, had a pretty good day. I've got a radio cabinet. It's a metal cabinet, an old National receiver. Been working on that for a couple days. It had some bad rust spots on it, so I've been removing the rust and sanding it a little bit, and maybe here next week or so I'll get it primed and painted.
All right, that sounds like a pretty neat little project. I hope that turns out good.
Yeah, I decided to save that for, I did some electronic work on it back in the winter. I'll finish that up this coming fall or winter, and then I figured I'd save the messy sanding and painting stuff for summer. The paint, you know, seems to dry better when it's warmer and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, especially when you get the stuff to cure, it just sets up a lot better.
Yeah, it sure does. I got lucky. The knob, not the numbers, but you know the words like phone and band and gain and all that stuff. They're engraved, so after I paint it, I can get some paint back in it.
All right, well that sounds pretty neat. Well, we appreciate you taking the time to check in, and good. I like hearing about the projects. It's always fun hearing about that kind of stuff. 5 and 6 signal report for you, just about the same as usual.
Oh, well, sounds good, and maybe we'll see you at the Ham Fest.
Yeah, I got family gatherings, so I probably won't be able to make it, but if something gets canceled, if there's rain, then I'll probably make it.
Okay, yep, family gathering. Well, have a good one. Thanks for running the net. 73.
All right, 7-3. I'm going to switch back to vertical. All right, this is K0MAD, still pointing to the southeast, looking for any more check-ins. All right, I just went ahead and skipped everything and went right up towards Springfield there. This is K0MAD with the Oars Thursday Night Simplex net, and I'm looking for further check-ins.
W0GOD.
All right, we got Peter, W0GOD. Hey, it looks like you might be on 146.465, but I hear you just fine either way. How you doing there, Peter?
Roger that. Good to know. My meter here says 1460, so we'll have to get that checked. Doing well. Thank you very much for asking. Hope you're doing the same. Just working on a laptop right now, so hoping to get back to that. 7-3, and to you and everyone on the net. Have a great evening.
All right, Peter. Hey, you still got a great signal, 5 and 7, even if you are up a few KCs there. No problem at all. All right, catch you later. Appreciate you checking in tonight. All right, do we have any further check-ins to the northeast, up towards Springfield and whatever's beyond? This is K0MAD. All right, well, we'll go ahead and move right on up towards Stockton. We'll go ahead and we'll go to KF0QDR for the recheck to see what kind of signal report we were able to improve upon. Go ahead there, Dana.
Yeah, KF0QDR sounds a lot better with the beam.
Oh yeah, you're up to a 5.7 with the preamp and a 5.4 with no preamp. Much clearer.
That's good to know. I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for hanging in there, and we'll take any more check-ins that's up to the north. Do we have anybody that'd like check in to the net tonight? All right, one more call towards Stockton direction. We're going to rotate over towards Joplin. Anybody else? All right, nothing heard. We're rotated over towards Carthage, Joplin direction. This is K0MAD with yours Thursday Night Simplex net. Do we have any further check-ins? All right, one last call before we go back to the Omni for any last-minute check-ins or comments. Anybody else would like to check in to the west and north a little bit? All right, nothing heard. We're back on the omnidirectional for any last-minute check-ins or comments for the net. Please call now. All right, nothing heard. We had 13 check-ins, but that's including I proxied in 2E0 Andy Cowley there. Good to see Andy. And also proxied in Bob, KA0RM, because he's loose nut behind the steering wheel today. So appreciate all that checked in. Good to see Andy in the chat. And good to hear the mobiles that we had in there. This is K0MAD, letting the frequency, and that's it, just the frequency. We're not using a repeater tonight. So we're going to let the frequency go back to normal average use. 7-3, everybody.